Were you looking for these documents, Professor? Here you are. I personally believe that some of these theories aren't explained in enough detail. If you wanted a springboard for your ideas, I suggest referencing these 2 papers. I've added some of my own commentaries, so feel free to look it over. The little lamb didn't go away even after the volcano erupted. It's actually been staying with me this whole time, and sometimes gets into trouble. Hey, you can't go standing on the doctor's head. That's terribly rude. Sorry, Professor. Can you see the little lamb? It's right here. Hand to the right, and then down a little. Yeah, you're petting it right now. This coat was Mom's old protective gear. Professor Keller once told me this mark came from a sudden burst of magma. It almost left a scar on her, but Mom just laughed, saying she had good luck. If I were to go on an exhibition with her, I'd probably need to be the one to lead. Shh! Here, Professor. I snuck these over. I saw it all. You were muttering about how badly you wanted some snacks earlier, right? I've actually gotten pretty good at reading lips. Not to brag, but I might be better than Rhodes Island's intelligence agents by now. But just maybe. I'm getting ready to head out, Professor. Another volcano is about to become active. While luck is still on my side, I need to go a bit farther, a bit deeper. I want to wear the brightly colored ornaments and get to the truth in the hot magma, just like Mom and Dad did. Professor, in a few days, I'll be going to Lithuania to attend a press conference and the premiere of my documentary. Our research is too obscure for ordinary people who want to learn about volcanoes. But I still hope that one day I can use this method to show everyone the beauty of volcanoes. Frostleaf has been going to Moose's book club a lot these days. Earth Spirit and Provence have been trekking far and wide. I've been exploring more volcanoes. Professor, I still remember those early days when Moose was so nervous she couldn't even talk, and Frostleaf was always alone. But look at them now. They're getting better. Mr. Karn's letter just arrived. He said he's really mad that Professor Keller and I went rowing on a sulfuric acid lake without protective gear. Mom and Dad did crazy things just like that before they had me, and they didn't bring Professor Keller along. So this time, I took her with me. One moment, Professor. I'm changing out my hearing aid battery. Here. Did you forget, Professor? I can read lips now. Besides, the sign you want should be like this. Then this. What you just did was, I have been suppressed by the volcano. Even without my hearing aid, I can still pick up the little sounds of Professor's breathing. Professor, I'm back! And I brought some souvenirs for you. I'll send them over to Dr. Kaltsit and Anya in a bit. I also managed to get a good amount of new data and specimens from Siesta's volcanic eruption. Would you like to come and take a look with me? A volcano's every change and movement is fleeting. Only by capturing them on camera are we able to preserve every last detail. Our documentaries are being taken seriously? That's great! During my inspections in recent years, I've seen a lot of governments that don't trust our judgment and won't allocate resources to evacuate the residents. I hope I'll be able to make a difference. I know what you want to say, Professor, but I've never made my expeditions hard for myself. Starting from the smallest example, I bet you've never fried a foul beast egg over lava before. But I have. How about a slice of lava cake before we head out? It was one of Mom's traditions. Volcano field investigations are extremely dangerous. Everyone, please follow my instructions. Please double-check your protective gear. Also, remember to keep a safe distance from the lava and give regular status reports. Relax, Volcano. We're just here to collect a few precious samples. Please don't get mad. This time, we can make up for the missing data in the last report. Don't worry about me, Professor. I've scaled a lot more volcanoes than you can imagine. Volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles. Let's not stay too long. Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance. Melt away, life-depriving stone. Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate. Those particles have no place here. I'll send them away. Oh, flowing magma. Please slow your steps. We are one step closer to the truth of this land, Professor. Perhaps there will still be people gazing across this volcano a century from now. Their footprints will cover ours, and the seeds buried beneath the ash will bloom into even more beautiful flowers. Why? I'm not seeing any errors in the formula or the data. Huh? I think I see something surfing through the lava? Thankfully, the volcano didn't want to keep me that badly. Professor, I brought the documents you asked me about. I heard you coming, Professor. I recognized your footsteps. Professor, I know how good you are at learning. I can tell you're doing the wrong sign on purpose just to make me laugh. Arknights. Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges and trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes we hope to visit.